This is a 2019 Ford Ranger LARIAT, and in this video I'm gonna show you why it's way better than you think. So the first thing that we are going to be talking about is the price. This truck, in basically a fully loaded version, costs you $35,580, which is way cheaper than buying a fully loaded Ford Explorer, which is still the same class vehicle. But at the price, you get higher ride level, truck bed in the back, as well as way more safety equipment. So let's get under the hood and show you the engine. Under the hood of the brand new Ranger, we're gonna find a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged engine that creates 270 horsepower and 310 feet-pounds of torque. And what's really impressive about those numbers, this is a big amount of horsepower as well as torque coming out from such a small engine. Even if you can see in the engine bay of this truck, you can see how much space do you have all around it, and we are hoping for, in the newer Ford Ranger Raptors, they will put bigger engines and bigger size engines because we know they can fit it in here. A little bit funny quirk about the engine. I don't know why Ford even bothered to put any sort of cover over this engine. This is not even plastic, this is literally a rubber cover over the engine and barely covers anything. This is just a little heads up to Ford. What is the point of this? One thing that I don't like about the 2019 Ford Ranger is the tailgate. All the other trucks in this group have already soft opening tailgates. On this truck, we still get the old school just dropping down tailgate. There is no hinges, latches, nothing. There's no shocks in it. This is just a regular tailgate. There's no soft closing or anything. You just have to slam the tailgate back on. Another thing that Ford should put in this tailgate, especially in the LARIAT edition, is what they're popular for, which is the step as well as the handle right here for easy access inside and out of the bed. Because even though this is a Ford Ranger, you can still see the height of it, it's pretty high. Another thing I don't like about the bed on this truck is the fact that in the fully loaded version, it did not came with any sort of bed liner or bed protection, which you know for a fact from anyone who uses their trucks, this will get scratched up and start rusting really fast. Also, the loading point is very high. The top of the bed sits so high that I'm 6 foot tall and I can barely touch the floor in the bed. Another thing, you're buying $35,000 truck, and the only thing to tie down your stuff are those little metal hooks that looks like definitely an afterthought. I don't like it. I think it should come with something a little bit more practical and a little bit more better than just some hooks that are mounted fixed in there. Also, there really isn't any lights or any sort of reflectors or anything in the bed that could help you load stuff in it at night. Very cool feature that the truck comes with, as well as more new Ford will come with, is the application on your phone called Ford Pass, which basically allows you to unlock the car as well as lock it and start it from your phone right here. All you have to do, you put your VIN number into the app and it shows you the whole truck, the exact truck that you have. As you can see, hopefully you can see it, is the exact same truck on the picture as we have right here. And now we're gonna try to start the engine. Press it, you hold it, and you can already hear the truck doing something. Alright, and there you go. It took a little while, but we started the truck from the application. Very cool feature, more car manufacturers should start doing it. Once you get inside the truck, that's where all the magic starts. That's when you really can see the $35,000 that you pay for it. Beautiful dash, nicely stitched across the whole thing, nice thick steering wheel, leather interior and leather everywhere, lots of storage, big touchscreen radio with Apple CarPlay, as well as you get this really nice key with obviously it's just the remote, not a key, with lots of, as I said, lots of storage, very comfortable. You can fit your basically your whole family of 4 very comfortably in here. You can take it on a trip. You don't have to worry about space because you have the whole bed in the back. This is actually a 2-wheel drive version, but it still has the tow mode. The only annoying thing about this truck, it comes with a stop and start option, which probably everyone who ever got in the car with it hates it, but thankfully you can still turn it off. You are still able to turn it off, which is definitely important for it. And moving to the transmission, it comes with a 10-speed transmission. Sadly, there's no paddle shifting for some reason. Ford could have thought about it at this price range, but you can still shift it with those little buttons right here, the plus and the minus that you can see right here. which is still pretty cool, but it would be a nice feature to have paddle shifting in here. Another cool thing is the fact that this truck comes with a lane assistant as well as auto braking in case of collision or unexpected lane change. Moving to the back, there's actually much more quirks and features than you might think from a regular truck. One thing I don't really hate, that's the only thing I really hate about it, we're gonna put it right here in the front, is the rear window that you have to slide it manually. In a 2019 fully loaded truck, the window in the back has to be slidden down manually. Even on older trucks already had power windows in the back. For some reason Ford didn't thought about it, and that's how they made it. So nothing really that interesting about the seat itself. All you open it, you can you have 2 cup holders, no storage, anything here, just a little nice leather thing. The only thing I also don't like is this strap right here. Ford could have thought about something a little bit better than just have a regular strap, not even leather, hanging off over here. But you can pull on the straps down here, and the bottom part of the seat will fold up. You have your storage right here. As you can see, it's pretty compact for, I don't know, maybe some extra can of oil, maybe some straps and stuff like this, maybe some little tools just in case if you will need them on the road. Then you just pull the strap down, the bed closes down. You can also lift up right here. What you have to do, you have to fold down the headrest, and you can fold this down. Nothing really too interesting about this, but the only really cool thing that I honestly, until I saw it, I never knew about it. The brand new Fords come with a little funnel, just in case you run out of gas. You can use this funnel to put gas in your truck, which is really cool. Attention to details. I really give Ford props for that. It's pretty cool. Besides that, you just have your regular jack stand and a little bit of storage. I don't even think you realistically would be able to fit a sub in here, but you have the little storage in the back. Something really cool that more and more trucks get is the full-size house plug in the back seat, which is really cool. When you're on the road, you can plug your laptop in here, your full-size laptop, not a tablet or anything, but even if you can still charge your phone with those 2 outlets right here, as well as you have 2 USB outlets in the front. Last but not least is the locking and unlocking buttons in the back seat. Both the driver as well as the passenger side has two separately locking and unlocking buttons in the back seat. I've never seen anything like this in any other car, but here's your Ford and it got it. Alright guys, now we're gonna get inside of this vehicle, take it for a drive and see how it feels. Right away I can tell you this truck rides very smoothly. I used to drive an older Ranger and there was no way as smooth as this truck. Riding this thing and sitting in here literally feels like driving a brand new luxury SUV. The ride comfort is amazing. The seats are super comfortable. They're just the perfect amount of cushion. They're not too soft, but they're also holding you in. Okay, so now we're gonna do a pull from 0 to 60 and see how quickly we can get there. All right? All right, and that's 60 miles an hour. This 10-speed transmission shifts very smoothly, and with the 2.3 liter 270 horsepower engine, we have more than enough power to get this thing up to speed.
Please say a command.
Set the temperature to 72 degrees.
Did you say 72 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 72 degrees.
As you guys can see, the speaking option on this truck works very well. I was actually really surprised of how quiet and smooth it is. And I want to definitely learn some more commands that you can give this truck and see how well they work. Alright guys, and this is the review of this beautiful 2019 Ford Ranger Lariat. I really want to give a huge thank you to our friend Josh who let me use this truck for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, stay tuned, and see you next time.
Voice gain pin is reporting in. Don't worry, I have it under control.
When you get inside the... Okay.
There's a blooper.
Yeah, that's a perfect blooper. That better be at the end of this video.
You can already hear the truck doing something. Alright, and there you go. It took a little while, but very cool feature.
Get over! Like how obvious.
To be fair, I was pulling on that, okay? I thought you wanted him to talk, so I was like, oh.
Alright!
Oh my god.
Can you...
Oh, start talking. No, get over.
All right, talk. One, dick in my ass.
Last but not last but
Oh my god.
Last.
shut up. Shut the f up.
Okay, focus.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.